This time on Tunes and Tunes, hi, we're going to Minnesota.
We're buying Alex, hi, a new car. So this video is going to be a special one for a couple reasons. But first, we need to load up. Ow. Ow.
Now that we're all loaded up, we are gonna head west to go get the
West.
Yeah, west. Well, if you drew a sundial.
No, but like, you see that tree?
That one?
So the first reason this video is special is because Alex has never owned a turbocharged car, which is ironic since we met him through our local DSM club that is specifically for turbocharged Mitsubishis.
Long story short, he has always had something else going on, or a space limitation, or a reason to not get one. Well, he just bought a new house with a shop and a lift. So Coop and I approached him and his wife and said, so now that you have more space, we're gonna buy you a car and you have to accept it and build it no matter what it is.
You don't get a say.
Not a choice.
They both agreed, so the search began. We couldn't just get Alex any random car. He's a unique guy. He was definitely born 50 years too late. He loves old and vintage stuff, especially when it comes to cars.
We knew we had to find him something that was perfectly him. The car I found was a 1991 Dodge Colt Vista.
Imports with a purpose. New Vista Wagon.
Vista Wagons.
The Vista. The Colt Vista's four-wheel drive.
This is the Colt Vista Wagon. It's made in Japan by Mitsubishi. It holds 7 people, and with optional 4-wheel drive, it can take them almost anywhere. As for its looks, well, on days like this, it's just about the most beautiful car in America. The Colt Vista Wagon, imported for Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge. It's all the Japanese you need to know.
After searching the interwebs, I stumbled across this perfect listing on Marketplace. I sent the link to Coop, and he was all for it.
This thing is a 4-wheel drive, 5-speed manual mini station wagon straight out of the 80s economy car boom. Under the hood is a naturally aspirated 2-liter single overhead cam 4G63, rocking right around 98 horsepower. It's like an older and sadder version of the engine that's in Snoopy.
The perfect car for Alex. He has no idea what we're getting him, so we made sure to tease him all week. But we gave him some good clues about what it was to hold him over.
Where is it? What is it?
It's west.
I'll find it.
I know you'll find it. Just wait until Monday.
We'll see about that. We'll see what kind of Hyundai it is.
But I talked to the guy, and everything's good to go. Like,
It's an odd car.
it's perfect for you.
Oh,
I promise it's west.
The guy had recently dropped the price from $2,000 to $1,500 because someone had broken into the car and stolen the turbo that was sitting right on the passenger seat.
So I messaged the guy and told him the plan. That it would be a surprise for my friend, and it's one of his favorite cars that came with a 4G63 from the factory, and that we were going to document the whole process for the channel. So the guy knocked $500 off the price right away because he liked what we were planning to do to the car. And then we made plans to drive all the way up to St. Paul, Minnesota to go get the car.
The second reason this video is so special is because we plan to convert this engine into the turbo version, since the block of the single overhead cam and turbo engines are pretty much the same. As far as we can tell from lots of searching, this will be the only documented turbo swap for this car on the whole of the internet.
The whole thing.
And we're gonna do a full video series on it. Pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Pretty neat. It's not a real question. It's
No, it
hypothetical.
is. I'm asking it. I just want to know,
Well, what?
would you own a company downtown New York City in the Marvel Universe?
That doesn't make it. No, it's not. Logistically,
Okay,
it wouldn't
you
work.
can't blanket no.
No,
I would.
I mean,
it depends
it's
on the
always
industry.
broken. I mean,
Depends on
there's
the
no-
industry. Okay, let's take this. Construction crew, contracted by the U.S. government. You have job security.
Oh.
You have good
Insurance
income.
companies would never support that.
Yes, they would. Yes, they would. And imagine that. Imagine you helped the Avengers.
No, they don't care about that. So we finally made it to the guy's house. He and his buddy had already moved the car into the road, so it'll be super easy for us to load onto the trailer.
They are honestly some of the nicest guys. They're a little sad to see the car go, but they didn't have any time to do what they wanted with it, and just want to see it go into a good home, which is exactly where it's going.
Once we get the winch hooked up, we can get it loaded up and strapped down. How's it going, Coop?
Just gotta get it started.
Just gotta get started, right?
Now I've got this freaking under.
Yeah, you just gotta tie her up.
No, you know, I gotta do it.
Yeah, that ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, that ain't going anywhere. After After grabbing a hotel for the night somewhere in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, we hit the road bright and early to head back to Fort Wayne to surprise Alex with it in a few short hours.
Now that we've got some time to kill, I'm going to give you the backstory of the Vista.
Please do.
Yeah, it's currently October 10th, right?
Yes.
The 10th.
Yes, the 10th.
2021.
Ugh.
And basically, here's what went down.
Dun dun.
This old guy had this car, the original owner, and he did not drive it very much. He just put it around town and used it for hunting. It was not his daily driver. Well, he died around 0304.
Moment of silence.
And when he died, his son became the owner. And his son didn't really do anything with it. He thought about doing something with it, had some ideas, never did. Put it in storage, and it stayed in storage from 2005 all the way to 2020.
Long time.
And the guy we just got it from, Devin, bought it from the old guy's son. So it's been in storage since 05 to last year, and then Devin's had it for a year, and now it's ours. So it came from somewhere west, southwest, I don't know, there's not a speck of rust on this thing.
Not one.
It is very clean.
Very.
So, but yeah, Devin had some plans to put a big old precision turbo in it, and some other stuff, 4G63 turbo swap it, and he didn't end up doing any of it. Gathered some parts, but never really got any, momentum with the build. So he just wanted to see it go to a good home, and that is where it has gone.
Yeah, he actually got hundreds of messages on it and multiple offers, but he didn't feel like any of them were truly worthy, or they were taking it seriously enough, and he really wanted this thing to come alive.
Yeah, he wanted it to go to the people who were going to do it right.
And so once Nate told him the story, he was like, yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Employees.
You expect to lay people off.
Safety.
It's about
it's
safety.
It's not safe for your employees.
Okay, well, first off, they're not going to be living there because there's commuting. Second,
you think they're going to live in New Jersey?
Yes.
And drive
there's a bridge.
So now that we're almost at Alex's, I'm going to hop out and Coop's going to pull around so we can get his reaction when we show him his new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just wait.
Yeah, that's him because of the trailer.
Okay.
I told you it was! It's a Plymouth Colt Vista.
Yeah.
Yeah! What? This is hilarious.
And the third row's flipped down.
Dude, it still has the spare in the factory spot?
Yep. Now that the car is unloaded at Alex's new house, we can start the R&D portion of the build, which is one of my favorite parts of a car build.
Nerd.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
There probably won't be another Vista video for a while, but don't worry, we've got plenty of Snoopy videos coming up.
And we've got a new project, so subscribe so you don't miss it.
Yeah! Do, beep, beep, go.
The car ran real good.